Good morning, Booba Loves. How are you? Just waking up. So, just having me some coffee and thought I would jump on this morning and say hi. And yeah, haven't really been on because, I don't know, YouTube gave me a strike and just kind of like been just chilling out. Not really going to kiss their ass, in other words. Feel like every time I turn around, YouTube's trying to fucking punish me about some shit. So yeah, I'm just enjoying my morning. So get you some coffee or whatever. I'm just listening to my meeting, and if y'all want to talk, go ahead. It's just basically coffee and chit chatter. It's just another word. I said chatter in the title, but it's just another word for chit chat, talk. But I'm going to tell you, like, if you're not a content creator, and you're thinking about being a content creator, just know that you got a lot of fucking things that you got to abide by. And you feel like, kind of like it's their way of controlling you. Like, you don't really feel like you can just be your normal self and do what you want to really do. Whether you want to dance or sing or talk about certain things, dress a certain way. I mean, I understand having to have clothes on. I understand that. But like listening to music, dancing, you should be allowed to, as long as your goods are covered, you should be allowed to wear whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable in, whatever you feel sexy in, whatever. It's your choice. If you want to wear high heels or whatever, stilettos, whatever. You should be fucking allowed to wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. You should be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Good morning, Albert, babe. And that's right. Right, Albert? Damn right. Hell yeah. Should be allowed to say whatever you want to say, do what you want to do, as long as you're not talking about harming somebody else or harming yourself.
Did I get prompted that I'm mute?
Or stripping butt ass naked and doing really bad, nasty things. Like, whatever they consider, really raunchy. And, love you too, Albie. And that's the damn truth. So if you want to be a content creator, just know that there's they require a lot out of you. And if you don't abide by it, 3 strikes, you're fucking out. So I'm up to 1 strike already, which to me, it's bad that I got a strike, yes. But mind you, I've been on YouTube for at least 3.5, 4 years. And I don't know if y'all was watching me way in the beginning, but you can go back on my videos and see on my old videos when I was, doing videos, even when I lived down in a camper. So I've been with them for a very long time, in other words, and I haven't got a strike. But this is my first strike, so like I said, it's bullshit. I'm not happy about it. Need more people to say stuff about it. Because I'm only one person, and I don't hesitate.
A real alcoholic and a drug addict, I'm really excited about.
To speak what's on my mind. In other words, I'm not hesitating by no means.
I woke up with my alarm, which is really rare. I usually wake up way before it, so bear with me if my brain's still a little bit.
Hang on, I gotta find me an ashtray, guys.
We are going to get started with top of the hour post. In the meantime, if somebody would like to read how it works from the big book from me, just send me a DM in the chat. First one. to read how it works for us. Okay, so verifications. Whoops. See what I mean? Glenn, who's verifying you?
Shane, excuse me, Shane.
Shane. I said Shane. Thank you, Shane. So verifications, if you
I
need some
can't
sort
find
of
an
proof
ashtray.
that you were attending this meeting, this is what you need to do. Send your name, email, and the hour you are attending, plus your time zone to our
But yeah,
verifications co-host.
you guys get it. So I haven't been on for a whole week.
In order to receive proof of attendance,
Because I wasn't allowed on here.
visibly showing
So,
your
no hate to any of my members. I apologize to my members out there that I wasn't even able to send out a post. I wasn't aware that they took your posts from you too. See, they don't let you know all that in their policies. I never read once exactly that you won't be allowed to do this, that, and the other. So it really pisses me off. I couldn't even reach out and let you all know that I wouldn't be able to publish no videos until I go through this punishment of YouTube strike.
Alcoholics Anonymous group, everyone. We're really glad you're here, especially newcomers.
But yet they don't.
In my opinion, you're the most important people in this room right now.
They don't discontinue somebody watching your videos or whatnot and making money, do they? No. By George, you better believe they're gonna still try to get you money. Even if they got you on strike, they still gonna keep publishing your stuff so that way they can get their money. They ain't got me fooled.
You are very welcome to share on the chair's topic.
I'm a very smart girl. Trust me, I know exactly what they're up to. They want that money is what they want. But they don't want you, they want to punish you because they want they want to control you.
And each person speaks from their own experience. Disruptive behavior in the chat or during shares will not be tolerated, and you may be muted and or removed. If you receive unwelcome messages, please notify a co-host. Lastly,
and that's just the truth. They want to be able to say what you can do, what you can't do, and stuff like that. And it just, sorry about the bitching, but it had me mad for a minute, and I wanted to get on and explain that to you guys. That it's not all cracked up what you think it is. And I don't know so much about all the checks yet. Haven't got monetized. I need more likes and I need more people watching my videos all the way through, so I can get my watch hours up. Because that's another thing they'll like to do is they'll put you through so many different obstacles on top of everything. 3,000 hours and then it's 4,000 hours. Once you meet your 3,000, then they make you meet your 4,000. And then, you got to get X amount of subscribers, this, that, and the other. It's just, you can't go live unless you have so many followers. I tried to go live on some of my other platforms while I was suspended on YouTube. I don't know if you guys know, I have TikTok and I also have Instagram. But couldn't go live on those either because I haven't been posting on them very much. I've been mainly focusing on my YouTube platform, and yeah, I don't have enough followers on those accounts to go live yet. So if y'all want to go over and like those videos, you can. Because I need 1,000 followers on there in order to go live. But yeah, I'm looking into other apps and other things. I've been on them. I just haven't been posting. But I'm going to start doing a little bit of both. That way, if YouTube does decide to strike me, I can fall back on one of my other platforms. You got to think ahead. Like, you got to always have a plan A and a plan B. And I've just been sticking with plan A for the most part. I have a plan B. Like I said, I have other platforms, but I don't really post a lot. So they're not going anywhere, if that makes sense. It's kind of like they're there, people recognize me, but I'm not really that popular because I'm not on there every day. YouTube, I've been doing every day consistently for the most part. For the most part. And then on the weekends, it varies. On the weekends, because my husband's home and yesterday was a holiday, um, and then I got on Sunday, I believe. But I was really mad on Sunday, and I was drinking because of the holiday and whatnot. Whatever. Got a lot of family drama going on, a lot of shit going on in my family. Um, Missed out on my kid's birthday. My other daughter's birthday's coming up, so I'm bummed out about that. My stepdad's, so. He's getting better, but, he's still not fully well. Worried about that, his health. I'm worried, like, something happening to my stepdad, what my mom do. And then, yeah. Just a lot of shit like that. And then my sister and her wife, they're having issues. I'm just going to leave it at that. And so, like, my sister's got this house that she just got, and she don't know, what could happen, and that's kind of disturbing. And this isn't really a good year. And my other sister's in, like, Virginia living. She barely ever calls. We don't hear from her. We don't know anything. Like, we're a small family. And I'm probably the most social one in the family because my other family, they like run off and like disappear and hide. And sometimes I sit and wonder, like, and like, am I even really a part of the family? Like, seriously, like, if it wasn't for me calling and checking on people, or even calling and checking on my kids. It's like people just disappeared. It's like one minute they're there, and the next minute, I mean, it's like if I didn't call, I wouldn't know nothing. You know what I mean? And then whenever you do calls, you hear sad things and bad news. So it's kind of like maybe it's best that I just don't call. But the feeling of isolation and the depression that comes with isolation, depression, anxiety, isolation. I don't know about you guys, but me, I'm a little bit crazy in the head. Like my mentality is like, it's just not all there. I've probably done way too many drugs in my years. I know I've drank way too much in my times. Um, I'm still trying to work on all these bad habits, like smoking pot and drinking, eh, and all the other party favors that I used to do, crack cocaine. I've tried heroin. I've tried, oxycodones, Percocet, Lortab, Xanax. I've tried them all. And what does it do? You know what I'm saying? Well, for me, it's definitely fogged the shit out of my brain. When I was 16, I had a stroke because of crack cocaine.
Thanks so much for reading, Terry. I really appreciate
And then
it.
even after that, I swore I would never touch it again. And I did,
I don't always ask
I had a
for
couple
someone
relapses
to
on crack
read
cocaine throughout my life.
remarks in the beginning, but and sometimes when I'm in a
And it's
meeting, I
just
like shut
terrible
down
drug, terrible
when
drug.
someone's reading that because it's just kind
It
of like part of the opening
it destroys your
meeting.
teeth. It's
But when
just,
I do tune
it'll
in,
age you. It'll stress you out.
so I
It's
was
a high that's so
gonna take like
unexplainable.
2 minutes to
Makes you
introduce
just want to keep
as
doing
we
it and
just
doing it and
topic
doing it.
this morning. I cannot
And it's like you can't never get enough of that shit. And that's just a terrible, terrible drug. I hate that drug. But yes, I've tried it many times. But like depression and all that, just with the alcohol and the smoking weed and things, it's all surreal, but somewhat. I'm a true alcoholic. And so, if an alcoholic says that they're 100% cured, I'll tell you that's a lie. Because we'll never actually cure. You can go to AA meetings, but you'll never graduate. You'll never graduate from an AA meeting. It's one day at a time. And that's what it is. It's one, and this for a drug addict, anything. Unless you really don't have. If you don't really have a problem with it, then, you know what I mean? You probably don't really have what you call alcoholism or drug addict. You probably just like to do it once in a blue moon. But that's your preference. I always just say if you don't know what you're missing, then you're not missing it. You know what I'm saying, if that makes sense? And like I just had so much shit happen to me, guys, in my life. And I've told a lot of you guys, but like I've had so much shit. I've been through 2 marriages now. I've had 6 kids, 4 girls and 2 boys. I've 4 girls by the same man, and then the other 2 boys by different men. The first one was when I was 16. And my last one was when I was 26. And yeah, losing custody. It's all because of the damn alcohol, drugs. And that's when you can start feeling like it's going to take you. It took me a very long time to grow out of it. And get over the mourning of like blaming myself and, finally coming to realize that that was my journey. And what does mothers want for their kids? They want better for their kids. You want a different journey. You don't want your kids to lose their kids because you lost yours. You see what I'm saying? The love as a mother is still always there. Like I love my kids just the same as if I had them every single day of their life. It doesn't matter whether we're a mile apart or 1,000 miles apart. The love is there. The love is real. And there's nothing that can take that from me. No drug, no alcohol. And it takes a long time to get to that place to be like, okay, you messed up. But you don't have to live like that now. You know what I mean? Your choices are what you make every day. Some days when it's birthdays and holidays, I think those are like the hardest for me to get over. But because that's when you see a lot of families together and, opening gifts and this and that. But I mean, I have just as much fun with my husband as I would anybody else. So to me, having a husband is like a really big blessing because you have a partner to share memories with. But when he got to work a lot, and so I'm here alone a lot, and I just try to stay productive. Try not to let my mind wander off into dark places that are going to bring me back to my past and my old habits and try to make me remember those days or those times. You got to get into yourself. And like I need to realize just because I have a small family, if my family don't want nothing to do with me, I need to just fucking, even if it's your family or not, strangers can be just as much as a family to me in my eyes. You guys are my family. And so whenever that was taken from me a week, that was hard for me to deal with. Because every day I had a live stream and I wasn't able to. And so that was kind of getting to me, you know what I mean? That's where the anger kind of perspective was like telling you guys about how they're doing people that's content creators. It's just, it's bullshit. But I'm only one person. I can only speak up, you know what I mean? I need other people to fucking speak their minds if they're content creators or other YouTube platforms. They need to fucking say, hey, this, yeah. It's not all what people are making. Some people make it sound like it's like the best ever. And it's a lot harder than they make it out to sound. I just bypass those videos whenever I see them because I'm like, yeah, that shit, how to get monetized in 24 hours, 48 hours. If you believe that, you got just as well walk around with stupid on your forehead. That's just a way for them to try to make you stop and look at their video. Good morning, Tim. And a lot of people will stop to look just because, you know, it's like they want to see what you're saying about it. It's the triggers of the mind that, you know, you can just. The mind is very powerful. Mind is very powerful.
It's Karina. Yeah.
So how's everybody's morning this morning? What's anybody up to? Anybody do anything fun for Labor Day? Myself, let me see. We cleaned all day yesterday. And then we made spaghetti. And it turned out really spicy. Whew. But it was good. And we're super low on groceries and everything right now. We're low on everything. Our bills are due. Groceries, finances are slim. We had us big time on our bills for the month. I haven't been able to get my nails done. I want to do ASMR, but I mean, I hate whenever I can't get my nails done because a lot of ASMR is tapping and things like that, and I like having my nails nice and pretty. It's one thing I'm not used to. I'm not used to not having my nails. I always have my nails done. And here lately, I haven't been able to get my fucking nails done, and it's been a bummer.
Good morning. Good morning. I've been finding excuses to use that emoji. That's just, I love that. I don't know why, bro. We always stick with the sparkles of the stars or whatever. I'm gonna use that whip on that star, bro. Thank you for your service team, bro. Y'all really make my morning sometimes. That's good to know. I got I'm Ashton. I'm an alcoholic. Sorry for all that personality principle. But I see it as like you know, there used to be an excuse to let our own self be true.
My morning medicine, you guys. I can't help it. I have to have something to mellow me out. I see a lot of other YouTubers that got stoner vlogs and this and that. So, you know, I ain't no different. I just don't want to label mine as that. I just put mine as basically just talking and chit chatting. But this helps with my depression and my anxiety and my stress because I don't take pills. I can't take pills because of my heart. I have a slower heart. So I can't take pills. I really shouldn't smoke, but I do smoke, you know. And it seems to be a little bit easier on my thinking.
I gotta thank, Alcoholics Anonymous for saving my life in more aspects than I could really ever imagine. Y'all help me remind myself of that by living in your truth today.
I might go for a walk here in a little bit, and I can't take you guys with me because I don't have any minutes on my phone. So I will be getting off here so that way I can go for a walk. Not right now, like in a little bit.
Headed towards that light. And that is the principles of Alcoholics Anonymous. It can never hurt to be disciplined. It can't hurt to love. It can't hurt to accept. It can't hurt to be honest with ourselves. And so living in my own truth gave me the grace to know to wonder why I can indulge in some of the travesties that I used to, but then also like go listen to the divorced dad rock on the radio at the same time. You know, it helps me a
If
lot
I don't
because
sit and smoke it, like whenever I pack a bowl, I have to sit and smoke it because if I don't,
where I can help others,
that
where I
weed
can
that I
be
have, it's just crumbs. And if anybody smokes weed, you know crumbs just fuck sit there and burn, 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 burn. And smolder and smolder and smolder.
I've been through too. So
You guys can talk in the
I
chat.
was to be the Bonnie Bounce House guy at your birthday party.
See, the sky's fucking blue. I don't care.
You know, I had to kill some real demons to
See,
get
it's
here.
purple.
That
See,
ain't
it's green,
sound
orange.
egotistical. It's just I hope that you can find this encouraging to really live who you're supposed to be. Be who you want to be. Because
Yes, be who you want to be.
even without a program, age will tell you to just not give a shit anymore. just not care. The things that I worried about.
This boy said, just don't give a shit anymore.
Those were, 2016. Yeah, right. Like, get real. Get real. I'm blessed.
I love my meetings and stuff like that in the mornings. Just chilling, drinking coffee with you guys. Good morning.
That's my favorite.
Cheers, boobalas.
To the house, don't be true, baby. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be right back, guys.
That was a great share, bro. I always love hearing from you. And I love that you're always coming with the message and the solution. First thing in the morning for me. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for you. I love you. Hey, Charles from Alaska. Oh man, I'm so excited about all the people who are sharing. But I still want. Hi, Charles. How you doing? Good morning, or whatever it is in Alaska.
Good morning. Hi, Karina. Charles from Alaska. Grateful alcoholic. It's 4:21 a.m. Actually, I just drove to the gym. Let me turn on my video. I got the dome light on the car on. So I got out of my comfort zone. I got out of bed. Can you believe it? Mind over mattress, I heard they say. Mind over mattress. Oh, it's tough. First thing in the morning. But first thing I did to help me get my mind over the mattress was turn on a meeting and just start, because I started having fear thoughts come into my head right away when I woke up, and I said, oh, this ain't going to go too well if I keep this up. So I started asking God, please remove these fears. I was starting a little resentment to attach to the fears. Boom. And I'm in the meeting listening to people talk, and it just left. It just did leave. But it doesn't always happen on my time. I'm an alcoholic. I like instant gratification. I say a prayer, God needs to answer it right now. And that doesn't always happen. Sometimes God will take God's time. But it was good timing. It happened when it needed to. And I feel more peaceful now than I did when I woke up because of doing that.
Turn on the heat, guys. Good morning. Yeah, it's early, guys. I haven't got my makeup on. I haven't done a whole lot of nothing. So I don't really want to do anything in the mornings. I'm fucking lazy. When I first get up, I'm lazy. I have no makeup on. This is no makeup. This is just literally. Sorry. Oh. My head's fucking itching. I need to wash my fucking hair. No, I don't have head lice. Head lice, they hear about my hair, and let me tell you what they do. They fucking run. They run. Because I dye my hair like crazy. Bugs don't like hair dye.
Like just peace.
No, I don't have to
I just
have
felt
lice.
peace and calm.
I
So
just
that
need to
prayer
wash my
has
hair.
been
You
answered
know,
more than
I'm
once,
lazy.
you know. And there's
My
other
husband's
goals
like,
in my
babe,
recovery to
you
lose
haven't been
weight,
showering that much. I'm like,
manage stress free.
don't remind me. I know I'm a
So
smelly bitch. I don't care. I think it's time for me to take a shower today, guys. You know, just maybe, you know, get my fat ass in the shower. I did brush my teeth though. One thing I will say, you know Mama Bear, she ain't going without brushing her teeth. You know that. Mama Bear got to brush her teeth. One thing I can't stand is morning breath. Ugh. Well, hey, I mean,
realized that, yeah, being true to myself, to thine own self be true.
I just basically sit around the house a lot. I mean, it's not like I really go anywhere.
Exactly it. You know,
It's not like I'm fucking 6, 7 times a day or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not like
I give more
dirty or nothing. No, I mean,
my heart, and
so, you know,
it's encouraging
just hanging around the house. You don't really get all that dirty.
for me now. Don't say
I got a couple animals, but we just shampooed the carpets
not safe
yesterday.
or
We shampooed all the downstairs.
do that. I need to listen to that.
We vacuumed the entire upstairs. We cleaned the ceiling fan. Well, we cleaned one of the ceiling fans. We still have another one to do. We dusted. We did all the dishes. We mopped. We wiped off the refrigerator, the top of the refrigerator. Things like that. You know what I mean? That get dust and you don't really think because you're not up there. But like we did all that kind of stuff yesterday. We swept the stairs. We rearranged our bedroom. We vacuumed the entire upstairs.
Hey, I'm doing good. Apathetic alcoholic, 527 in
So
California.
yeah.
So,
Sorry guys, I'm like in my
I'm
meetings.
trying to share more. That's my truth. A lot of times it's safer to just sit and listen. There's a certain responsibility that I feel when I share. I kind of, I'll listen to a lot of stuff.
Wow, 7
About
people. Good morning, guys.
generally try and not
Make sure you guys like the stream.
those things that make me uncomfortable.
I'm not really doing nothing. Just sitting here, enjoying my morning with you guys. Show you guys what I do in the mornings. I'm warming up the house too because, like I said, I'm gonna probably take a shower.
Where I can interrelate in a safe way. It can be kind of difficult in meetings. I've been going. I guess my truth is something that's evolving. Like after 14 years this time around. I think a big hallmark of my recovery has been humility.
And I got all my laundry washed up too yesterday, guys. So
things that I work on. And
I'm stoned.
because I get my feathers ruffled a lot.
It's still early here, so yeah. The sun's starting to come through, but
These online meetings, I have learned to
like I
leave.
said, I want to go for a walk too.
I'm not particularly keen on the person or what they're saying. I just leave. And what that's involved in my brick and mortar meetings, part of the reason and part of my going
I'll probably just leave you guys on here while I shower.
started with AA in 1990, and I get annoyed with the room or the people or whatever, and I find that resentment would keep me from meetings, and then without meetings that would eventually go out. And so I guess I'm handling myself with gloves because one of the things that has never felt safe for me is anger. You know, I can be a little bit contrite. It's kind of like a pressure valve, releasing some of the things, but you know, a lot of what I deal with is is a lot of deep-seated anger, and that's my truth. You know, I can come in here and sound good and say whatever, but like if I'm gonna stay sober, I gotta
It
really
doesn't
be
take it
honest
long to warm
about
up in
what's
here, you
going through, and
guys.
sometimes that doesn't belong in here. You know, it doesn't
I'm just
serve
wearing
me
this
well.
like black flowered
Um,
like night
but some
dress.
of
I don't
them,
know if it's a night dress, so I've been wearing it to bed more or less.
few people that
It's
I
like a
just
night
want to
dress. I
take
don't know what the
issue
hell
with,
happened to most of my
and
nightgowns, but
so it is what it is. You
I
know, you
basically
gotta
don't really wear nightgowns. I wear more
you
just
gotta
like stuff like this, like a
go
nice,
back to the
comfortable
state, no
dress.
matter how big of a resentment you keep going.
And it's,
And you know that's kept me
something
going
comfortable to
pretty
sleep in.
smoothly. And you know, there's a lot of creativity that goes on with that because um, sometimes I need to go to different meetings on different nights in my home group. I'm really solo in my home group. That's the only one I go to brick and mortar wise.
I'm going to
But
try to
like Monday,
fast
if I meet
today,
like someone on Sunday,
which
then that's more than likely.
means
You know, like um, it's okay to say I don't want
I
to
ate
meet with people,
yesterday
but
around,
then I gotta still go to meetings. I just gotta alter my schedule. So thanks.
I'd say it's probably like
Thank you.
around 3 or 4.
Really powerful share. We really appreciate it. And yeah, it is. It's a profound responsibility to share in this room and in other rooms,
So if I go
especially
to
for
like
me,
3 or 4,
knowing that I'm going to be speaking
that'll be
to
24 hours.
newcomers when I do that. And also, really important, going to meetings.
Because just
I
like
go to meetings
fasting for
free
your body, I
of
mean,
those
for me, it just
sessions. I
gets
mean, I
everything
go to the
out.
Wednesday meetings on
And then
Monday,
you just
every
like,
Monday morning.
you feel better. And then
Hey,
whenever you
Rob
do eat,
Mikey,
just eat
always
something
really good to see
small.
you. Come on in and share with us.
Don't overeat.
Good to see you. My
Um,
name is Rob G, and I'm an alcoholic. Anytime it's
and I do end up doing that several times a month. So, because we always just, when you're low on groceries and stuff, the way this economic is, shit, you can't be eating that no more. So it's kind of a good thing. In a way, I've lost a little bit of weight. I mean, I haven't lost a tremendous amount. I mean, it takes a little time to burn it all off, but I mean, if you fast and just watch how you eat, a lot of it's not even exercise, and it's just maintaining a healthier balance, not eating as nearly as much. Try eating like 1 meal a day, or try eating like two small portions a day, something like that, and then try to go a day or so without eating at all. And you might feel at times a little bit sluggish throughout your day when you get those hungry moments, but they'll pass. It'll pass. It might take it an hour or so, but get yourself something to drink. If you feel like you're really gonna pass out, you might feel like that, but you won't. You might feel like you're gonna faint, and if you feel like that, just sit down and rest for a few. Take a drink. I still drink coffee and stuff, but as far as the eating goes, I don't want to eat until, the 24 hours. But typically, I don't think I really get hungry until like 11 or so.
that'll change it. I grabbed onto that very early on, stuck it right in my pocket. And the other one was a silly little word, the word piffle. In British, it means nonsense. Piffle. Sue. I like silly words like that. I like to make my kids laugh. And it stands for Preventative Insurance for Facing Life. I just completely identified with that. I was always in a pickle. I was always creating a pickle, starting a pickle, trying to drag you into my damn pickle. I was one big ball of nonsense my whole life. And the more I drank, the bigger the ball of nonsense I was. So preventative insurance for facing life's events. I thought those were worthy. And I won't give you any more. I'll save them for another day. But one thing he talked about for many years, these
I
last
hope I have a
5
clean
years,
towel.
and I'm sure he wasn't the first person who
I
said
know,
it.
I washed
He
some
was the first
yesterday. I don't know if I put them in the
first time
dryer.
I had heard it from him. And he said he was determined
Don't
to
worry,
die
guys,
with
my
the
mind's.
disease and not from it. I had never heard that before. And what a legacy. He died today, this morning, early around all of his family. What a class.
Don't forget to like the
at
stream.
27 years sober, having helped hundreds and hundreds of people along this journey. And
I'm trying to get my $100 threshold.
if I get the opportunity,
And I've been trying to get that shit for a minute, guys.
my life will have been great. So I'm grateful for my 9 months and 1 day today. Recovery is possible. The elevated growth is going to take.
I gotta get like $15 more.
Thanks, Rob. Really good to hear from you. I really like that saga acronym too. And strong work on your 9 months and 1 day. It's a gift, an accomplishment. I'm sorry to hear about your friend, but yeah, with the disease not from it, I like that a lot too. Hey, John. Good to see you. Come on in. Good morning.
Rena, good morning. It's a great topic. It actually ties into the last topic. So, but to thine own self be true is a wonderful topic in Alcoholics Anonymous because I lived in the delusion and illusion of alcoholism. And I couldn't differentiate the truth from the false while I was in the illness, the active illness of alcoholism. And AA helped me process that. And finally was able to, see the truth of the illness that was killing me. Sometimes I think alcoholism is one of the perfect illnesses out there because it tells you everything's all right while it's killing you. Because I was living in oblivion. And I was thinking of the attraction in, rather than promotion. Today's a special day for me, and it's one of the days I get to really tell you how long I've been in here. I came in here actually 39 years ago today, and
Okay, Boobalas. Mama Bear's gonna go take a real quick shower and wash my stinking ass, and yeah, then I'll be back. So if you stick around, be nice in the chat, please. Don't be mean to each other, and yeah. We're just hanging out. Grab yourself some coffee. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'll bring you guys upstairs with me, okay?
World War II, the things that they have us see. I know that world service members wrote that thing, but the guy's been talking about I only learned about what they did when I had to attend their funerals, and I heard their eulogies. They never talked about it in Alcoholics Anonymous. They were so humble, so inviting, welcoming to me. They had such a spirit, such a welcoming. They were there. The teachers were there when the student was ready. And I met people that, were Congressional Medal of Honor winners to speak again, and Purple Heart winners, Silver Star winners. They were in 7 counties, and the awards they had to endure. Like it says from the Salerno beachhead of Alaska, I met people that knew John F. Kennedy, Martin Luther King. These people passed on the message to me, and they knew people of history. like, and then passing a message of hope. You know, I'm thinking of them, you know. I miss them. I know that during your service and recovery, the longer you stay here, there's more feelings that you'll go through. um, and, but I mean, like, the people that are new today are going to be the ones that got to pass the message on to those that come after us, right? And don't ever lose this message. Don't ever lose this message. Don't change it. Don't resist the change to the message. It was hammered out on the anvils of experience. You know, we got to surrender to the illness. We do have this inventory of our life, confession of our shortcomings to other people. You know, those deep dark secrets that kill us. You know, and restitution, constant work with others, dependence and reliance upon God. You know, and I miss all the people that help me. You know, because they're going by the wayside. You know, I was looking for Wilson today because I would have thought how many days I had today. But I see Glenn's here, and thank you, Shay, and thank you guys. I miss you. Thank you. That's it.
Thank you, John. Happy birthday. 39 years. My God. Thanks so much for being here on your birthday and coming in and sharing with us. I always get something from your shares, and I appreciate you. Hey, Mike, what's up? You there? Come on in and share.
Yep, I'm there, powerless over alcohol. My name is Mike. Grateful to be here today, alive and sober, to thine own self be true, I presume. Yeah, taking hand in hand with working in the program of Alcoholics Anonymous out of the big book, in my opinion. It's a wonderful concept, you know. Like, to thine own self be true, I could have used that as an excuse for self-will run riot, which I actually did for years, not so many years, worth. But it gets to a point when we stayed off of a food or a drug of choice for a length of time and worked the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous with our sponsors, where we get in tune with what I like to call the still small voice within me. That's my gut feeling, you know, that gives me good guidance. And that is contingent on the maintenance of my spiritual condition. It's entirely possible, in my experience, to get off track and do lots of stupid stuff without even getting drunk, you know? I feel like I got my head, which is a great calculator and a great daily planner, but my head is paranoid. Thinks everybody's out to get me, you know, and so it's a useful tool, but it's not the be-all and the end-all. And it's the same thing with the heart. A lot of people talk about trusting our heart, but if we put too much weight in what our heart is tugging at us, we can end up blubbering codependent messes, you know, so heart's a good tool too. In my experience, the thing that has not steered me wrong is my gut feeling. You know, if it feels nice and light and fluffy, I know I must really be on track. Most of the time it's neutral, but if I start to feel a little bit queasy or outright nauseated, I know that there ought to be something it so that we don't feel that knot in our gut and it turns into a hole in our gut. And by some miracle, a percentage of us make it back into the program. And for that, I am extremely grateful. I'm extremely grateful for you folks and the guidance that I get from you folks. So, yeah, with that, I will pass. Have a peaceful, content day. We're all winners. We're here today.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming in and sharing. I'm extremely grateful for you. And that gut feeling, I feel the same way. I feel like that's God in a lot of ways, but I'm just always watching out. Like if I get that, then I know I need to pause, first of all, go from there. Ask God for help. Jeez. Help me. Hi, my lovely and amazing friend. Tamara, come on in.
Oh, hey, love. I didn't even know you were here. I'm kidding. Um, so I'm Tamara. I'm an alcoholic. So design on self-be true to me means a couple different things. One, I was told one time you can lie to your friends, don't lie to me. And I was like, oh, fuck. I had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, like how to post it, like on the mirror, like you can lie to me, you can lie to your friends, don't lie to me. And it just reminded me that, like, I can deny that I'm an alcoholic every single day. I can not want to take it back. I can want to erase all the memories of rehab. I can want to erase all the tragedy that I caused. But the proof, like I love Stephanie said the proof in the pudding earlier, and I like literally laughed. I'm like, oh my God, my mom used to say that all the time too. And it was just like amazing. But like I'm a weirdo. I have to do like the post-it things because I am very like insecure. So I have to remind myself, like, be true to yourself. Don't argue with your ex. You're fighting a losing battle. Little victories win wars. And it's like in recovery. You made it one day. High five and give yourself a hug for that. And like I came back. I was true to myself. I was true to the people that trusted in me to stay sober. So if I lied to them, then I'm also lying to myself. And I very much like truly believe that like that's the way to move forward in life. If you take on obligations, if you take on trust, if you take on all these things, I feel like honestly, like you have to literally have ownership of it. So be true to yourself. Like don't lie to everybody because that lie builds onto another lie. And that lie builds onto another lie. And then you can't even keep your lies in order. So if you're actually truthful, even though the truth hurts all the time, you can't tell me one person that says they had to tell the truth and they didn't feel fucked up about it. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, seriously. So I just believe that if like I just do that and just take the repercussions, it's like my mom told me when I was a kid. It's okay, you won't get in trouble if you just tell me the truth. I'm like, shit, you lied to me. I got grounded for like a week. I got grounded for a month. I'm like, now I'm 44 years old and I got a kid of my own. And I'm like, now you want me to tell the truth? That's ridiculous. But I mean, so that's what the diagnosed self-be true is. Just if you can be honest with others, I feel like you take it home to yourself. Because I feel like that is the hardest part, is to tell others the truth. Not be truthful. You can look in the mirror every single day and know you're stuck alive. But you can also have to have the strength and courage to tell somebody else that you need help and be honest with them. So, love you all. Have a beautiful day.
you. So glad and grateful that you came back. It's always nice to see you. Talk to you. Oh, see, such a good morning. Hannah, hi.
Oh, good morning, Karina. My name is Hannah. I'm an alcoholic. Uh, sorry, still waking up. I don't know. I have like a different spin on this. I guess probably not. I'm not unique, but it's really important to me. My entire life from childhood, I felt like I didn't belong. Like I was always looking for my place in this world. And with that meant I kind of turned into this chameleon, right? So I had some place to go, but it still never felt quite right. And I didn't really know who I was for a super long time. Or if I did, I tried to hide it. And sometimes, kids can be cruel, and I was bullied a lot by this piece of shit. Pardon me. Anyway, still working on that resentment. Um, but yeah, I always felt like shame for being who I felt like I was inside. And because of getting sober, I feel like I've worked on my self esteem a lot, a lot, a lot. And I say this when I share all the time, but I'm a little weirdo, and it's so great. I don't care. Um, and I'm so much happier, right? Because I just have to be honest to myself about who I am and accept that. I am an alcoholic. I am a weirdo. And I'm at the point, I'm about to be 38 years old, and it took me this long to be like, I am who I am. And if people don't like me, then whatever. I don't like everyone. But I'm not going to cater my personality, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to cater myself just to try and fit in. And life is so much easier. I'm not exhausted all the time. And honestly, I've found a lot of friends. I've found my tribe, and a lot of them are in AA. And a lot of people are just the weirdos. And we're awesome. And I'm awesome. And I love all of you. And, I'm still I'm really anxious this morning. I have to go back to school in a few hours, and I don't know. I'm still anxious inside, but at least now it's not like, ooh, what am I going to wear? Am I going to fit it in with these 18, 19-year-olds? Or are they going to make fun of me for being old? Or, you know what I mean? It's like, no, I'm going to show up and do my thing. I'm there to better myself. I'm sorry, this share kind of sucks, but what else was I going to say? I had something alcohol related, kind of. I don't know. I forgot, Karina, to be honest with you. But oh wait, no, I got it. Okay, so yeah, I work my friend's music festival every year, and there's a lot of drinking, a lot of drugs. And last year, I was like 2 years sober, or a little under 2 years sober. And I had this moment of like, well, I'm out in the woods. No one's going to know. I don't know any of these people. And then I was like, no, you know what? Like, you'll know. God will know. And then the feeling passed, and I didn't drink. I didn't use drugs. And I was really proud of myself, right? Like, if I want a good life, I have to stay sober. For me, to drink is to die. And I don't know. Stay weird. Bye.
Bye. Stay weird. Oh, I just love you so much, you little weirdo. I don't know what I would do if I didn't know you, and you are definitely one of the examples that I look to when it comes to being authentically who you are in a range of situations, and so I really appreciate that. Suzanne, I think you might be our last share of the morning. Would you like to come in and share with us?
I will, but I'm warning you, my internet is very glitchy.
Got it.
My name's Suzanne, I'm an alcoholic. Besides self-be true. That tells me that I shouldn't do things I'm uncomfortable doing to please others, you know. I've had to put my foot down with certain people, you know, in a nice way. Are you there? Hello? Anybody
Yes,
home?
we can hear you now. Go ahead. Are you there, Suzanne?
Am I cutting out?
Yeah, you're cutting out.
My internet's up. Okay, keep it short. Have a great day.
Okay. Hopefully I can hear you in the next hour or two. Love you. Thanks for coming in. I know I would have enjoyed your share because I always like your shares. Okay, Dee. Good morning. Would you like to come in?
Hello,
There you
thank you.
are.
Thank you so much for letting me share. Thank you so much for taking care of the meeting and everyone in the back. It takes so many people to run the meeting, and when we do this 24 hours, wow. Look, by myself, I can't do that much.
Did we lose Dee? I think we might have. Hummer. I like your shares too. Okay. Martha S. Maybe you'll be the last share. Come on in.
Thanks, Fourth Alcoholic. Can I wait for the next hour, please?
Yes, of course. Run it down the line. Liz. Hi. Come on in.
Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing, Karina?
I'm all right. It's good to see you. Hear you.
It's good to see you too. I'll share and be the last person if you need somebody.
Please do.
Yeah. No problem. You're talking about design on self feature, right? Okay. Yay, I got the topic. All right. My name's Liz. I'm a recovered addict, alcoholic, and that's a difficult one, newly in sobriety, because I know for myself I didn't know who I was. Um, I guess I thought I did, and I thought that my personality had a lot to do with what my character defects were, and I was pretty mistaken on who I was. I also thought what I wanted was who I was too, or what I thought I wanted was a lot of who I was, and so I would have been really screwed up and mistaken on being true to that if I tried early on. So going through that process of the 12 steps really super helped me. And you got to bear with me because I have not even had one sip of caffeine yet. So I apologize for my for my speaking here. Let's see. I wouldn't have known a thing. So going through that process of working through those 12 steps, and it was
Hey,
I
Boolas.
was already torn down. I had nothing left, and it really clued me into the fact that this person I was not all these things that I had done. It
Let
was
me
not these
reheat
things
up
that
my
I wanted to
coffee.
do.
That's what I'm wearing. Then we'll go upstairs. I'm gonna lotion up. I'm just gonna re-put this in the microwave. See the dogs.
And I felt
Where's
like
you guys down here listening to my meeting? What?
so I can write that down. It gave me the best part of like who I am.
Are you guys down here
And
talking about
what
nothing? Absolutely
what
nothing.
I
That's
guess
crazy.
from
What's
there
wrong?
or not.
Is it not your
I
mornings this
discovered that
morning?
about
Do you miss
office
me that
job that
much?
I was like super really good at. I ended up being good at public speaking. That's a weird thing, right? I'm so afraid of anything public.
I
Like I was
notice if I
afraid
get
to
on here
speak in
anytime
front of
after
meetings,
12,
and I ended up doing all these big talks in front of people and stuff.
from like 10 to
And the
12,
thing
those
I
are
ended up
bad
getting
hours.
from these
9 to
people is
12,
that
those are
I was
bad
really
hours for me
right.
usually.
I mean,
You
I
get
would
a lot
love you
of,
to ask me that in a
sometimes you, if I'm going to get riffraffs, it's usually
um,
between those
so,
hours.
and then it turned out
So I got you
for a
guys figured
while,
out.
like I ended up being a good
Not you
parent.
guys, but I got, I got the
Some
trolls
men
figured out
that
pretty
I've been a
much.
good parent. So, I think that the figuring out who I am and being true to it really is very intrinsically tied with working through this
Yeah,
program
I shaved my
and being
legs
true to
and
that
all
which is
that.
the core.
Shaved my
Most people
arms,
this call wouldn't have known
shaved my
who
cooter
I really
bug.
was, but darn sure wouldn't have been
So
able
I'm
to
all
be
nice and
true to
shaved.
those that morality that I thought I had or wanted to have or whatever was exude when I
And
was
I
doing
felt
things that
much
I
cleaner
didn't want
whenever
to
I,
be true
you know
to.
what I mean? I felt more
Right?
like
And
awake,
that's all I gotta
more
think about now.
presentable.
That is 100%. Thank you for telling my story. I got a lot from that. I really did. And yeah, that's been my experience too. Is like along with being true to yourself in sobriety, I'm like, oh, now I'm getting to know this new person too, and finding out all of these things that I never knew about me. And that is for me, it's been God given as well. So thank you, Liz, for closing out the hour. Glenn, are you? Yep, sharing for us. Thanks for stepping in to save the day. Appreciate you. Love you. Have a great hour.
Thanks, Karina. Thanks for sharing the last hour. And while I was hosting, my name's Glenn, and I'm an alcoholic, and we get to the top of the hour stuff I to you guys, and we make sure. Then, yeah, this next hour, Kristen, I don't know if we're going to do any readings, but thank you. And saw that DM and thought somebody was wanting verification. Yeah. Speaking of which, wait, Shane, yeah. Freaking got real busy right there, so I forgot what the hell was going on. Anyway, here we do offer verification. If you don't know what it is, you probably don't need it. Maybe court, work, maybe you're really, really pissed off your significant other, and most all right, well, like normal. Send your name, email, or your attention time zone to a verification code was the top 10, first 10 minutes of the hour. In order to receive proof of the attendance, you must stay on camera, visibly show participation in the meeting, and not be engaged in other activities. Keep your face in the square, keep it light. We don't verify ceiling images. One time, one guy was blood when he wanted verification. I'm like, no, we don't. We verify each individual for 1 meeting hour at a time. If you're here for consecutive hours, it's yours to repeat the above. We can sit here and get verified all day. We don't. We got enough co-hosts. And you should receive an email within 24 to 72 hours. For further clarification, you click on that link, which I believe is posted in the chat. I saw just posted a bunch of stuff. And with that, let me get the rest of the stuff. Welcome to the 319 Alcoholics Anonymous. We're glad you're out here, especially newcomers.
Let's go upstairs. Pebbles, you stay down here. Don't tear up my furniture. And take a sip of that because that shit's hot. Hot, hot, hot. So yeah, I rearranged my room. Well, see, our bed used to be over there. And our TV was over there. And my vanity was over there. And now it's over here. I don't know. Just something different. You know what I mean? Just something different. My husband hates the horse picture. And so I got to put it right above the bed just to piss him off because he hates that picture. It was my grandma's. That was the last picture my grandma was looking at when she died. She loved her horses. And yeah. She liked that picture. And so I think it irritates my husband. But I think it's funny. I'm gonna turn the fan on, guys. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. I broke my chair, so yeah, that's my fault that it's broken. This is Cetaphil Gentle Exfoliating SA Lotion that I'm using. My poor feet. I gotta do something with my feet. They look like I got the worst feet, guys. The worst. Go, Pebbles. One thing I don't have is nice feet. I got the ugliest, worst feet. Ouch. Go. Stop. She would start. The minute I get up here, that's when my dog starts. It's every freaking time. This is sunscreen because it's going to be sunny, I can tell. And anytime I'm out in the sun, I got to have sunscreen on. Because I get sunburnt. If I don't put something on, I'll get burned, sun poisoning, sun cancer, that kind of stuff. Hey, Macaulay. Make sure you guys like the stream. I like to just lotion up. You know what I mean? I have to. I ain't got much of a choice. Ain't nobody else going to put it on for me. You know what I mean? Things I gotta be like, that's when an adult gotta kick in. How's your honey? Hell if I know. I guess he's alright. He's working. He's a working. He had a little bit of a cold, but I think he's getting better now. I don't know. He basically works through the week and watches TV, and I do my stuff. Like, you know, I'm cleaning or cooking, or I'm usually, you know, on the phone talking or doing something with you guys or going somewhere with him once, you know, we go to the stores and go run our errands and get our groceries and go shopping once in a while. I don't know. Go visit. Well, we don't really go anymore. We used to go visit our family, but we kind of got tired of them. Ain't nothing but a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm going to blow dry my hair, guys, after I get this lotion off my hands. Because I don't want to put that in my hair, so let me go wipe my hands off. Actually, what I want to do too is I want to spray a little body spray. This is cherry blossoms. Oh, Japanese cherry blossom. Oh, that went right in my eye. How the hell did I do that? Okay, I'm going to use some of this right here in my hair. This is Gloss Solutions Ion Gloss. It's like that much. It's a conditioner, heat protectant. I'm not pulling on it. I'm just, it might look like it, but I'm not. I'm just patting it in, basically. Okay. I have really thick hair. Some parts of my hair dry faster than the other parts. My hair's fucking fried. Alright, that's good enough. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of Moroccan oil by Fructis. Now, I don't know if that was probably a lot, probably a little too much, but my hair's so, like, my hair's not dead, but it's not the healthiest. So, it'll absorb it, trust me. And that's it. That's all I do to my hair. That's really all I can do right now. It's too short to really do a whole lot right now, but it's growing. So I'm just grateful for that. But it's still on the shorter end. Okay, so we got the hair done. We got the shower. I don't use curling irons or anything like that. And sometimes I don't even blow dry my hair. Maybe like once every 2 weeks. And when I do blow dry it, I blow dry it on the lowest setting. And I hold it away. I don't want it on my hair, you know what I mean? I put it on the sides of my feet. I don't know about all that. I guess I don't really pay mind to whether I am or not, but I put it on various places all the time, every day. Probably. Yeah, I'd say I do. Darn it. I'll have to run the sweeper up here because my husband... You always shoot your shavings on the floor, like for my pencils. Yeah, I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up. We're gonna put a little bit of... I always feel like I can get one eyebrow to do better than the other. I feel like that's like a lot of us, you know what I mean? Like, you got one eyebrow that's just, you're like, yeah, you know, and then the other one you're like, what the fuck? I feel like this one has a better arch. This one... Okay, pretty even now, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do as far as taking a shower and cleaning myself up afterwards. I guess I can put on a little mascara, boobalas. And like I said, I'm gonna go for a walk. So, here's my stand. I don't know if I'm doing it right or not, but I'd say it's the only way you can do it. So now, yeah, you want to get the blood flowing in your face bones, basically what its purpose of it is. I mean, it's not pulling down or nothing because it's a roller, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if it looks good. Probably not, but the point of it is massage your face. I don't ever use it. I always forget about it. But if you're going to use it, you want to use it before you put anything on your face. And probably the best time's like, right after you get out of the shower, like I just did. And you put some lotion on. I don't know. I fuck with shit once in a while. I'll forget about it and then I'll see it in there and I'm like, oh yeah. It's just nice to know that you have it, You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. That's what it's here. That's why we're here, guys. We're just, that's what we're here for. Just chit chat. Chit chat, chatter. Doesn't have to be about anything specific. You can just be chatting about or showing what you're doing, Just like I am, or I just like coming on and chit chatting with you and sharing somewhat of my day with you guys. I like bringing you in my videos. You want to know how I get ready? This is it right here. I sit right here in front of my vanity. I was wondering what this color here would look like. My top keeps falling down, guys. I apologize. It's supposed to be a summer dress, and it is. But it feels like it's more saggy in the chest area than it was. I think it has something to do with when I washed it that made I don't know, it made it shape funny. Something. But no worries. It's not like my boobs are going to come flying out or anything like that. So that way YouTube can give me another strike. I mean, shit happens. You should be allowed to, like I said, you should be allowed to talk whatever you want to say. You should be allowed to have freedom of speech on here. You should be allowed to play music on here. You should be allowed to sing and dance to other music artists, videos, dancing videos. I mean, it's out there, I just don't understand. I don't know if I should put any mascara on or not. Hey! She's yelling at me. You know what she wants, guys? She wants me to go get her some breakfast. That's what she wants. She wants some food. Yeah, I know, Pebbles. I know. You see what I'm doing? She knows what I'm doing. That's why she wants to agitate me. She knows. Stop. What do you guys think? Put a little white to you. Well, thank you, Macaulay. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, I ain't going nowhere anyways. Down, 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 down. I didn't even touch her. She ran. All right, guys. And yeah. So I hope y'all liked this little, I don't know what you want to call it, makeup, get ready with me. Yeah, makeup, get ready with me. We did our hair. We basically all we can do with it, you know, when it's short, it's short. I mean, best thing to do is try to keep it from sticking up straight in the air. That's what I'm talking about, because it will go up in the air, but it's feeling a lot healthier. It's getting back to health. It's growing, so I'm just trying to leave it alone. Plus, I love my brown hair, so yeah. I'm ready for the day, nice and clean. Thanks to you guys being with me. I had some coffee. Played with the dogs. Bitched about YouTube. So if you missed any of it, please go back and you can rewatch it at any time. But make sure you guys are watching my videos all the way through, because I don't get hours if you guys don't. You know what I mean? Well, hang on. I'm going to put you guys here. I'll be right back. Alright, let's let the dogs outside. Come on. Ouch. They know they're running. Oh, damn it. Fucking shit in my house. Go. Gotta find their bowl, guys. They take off with their shit. So I have to get them a different one. I have another one. Nope, I don't have another one. Literally give them all my bowls and they take off with them. Hang on, guys. Let me go find my dog's bowl. Get them some water, you guys. They act like they never ate in their life. These dogs, I'm telling you. And let me just clean up the dog shit real quick. As soon as I go up to use the shower, they take a shit down here. It's disgusting. Got that done. So now Mom and Bear can do just chill, you know? Just chill. Because, you know, I gotta do the house chores every freaking day. We got these globes, I don't know. We gotta get them back on the ceiling fan. Like something might have bit me. Yo, hi. What you wearing on your feet? Oh yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, well, these feet, Antonians, they ain't gonna hurt them. I got country feet. I ain't even going there too long. Feet are country. Calluses, cracks. It's like I got the feet of steel, you know what I'm saying? Buns of steel. I ain't got buns of steel, but I got feet of steel. That's for sure. But when they said barefoot and pregnant, believe me, that's exactly what it was. I was impregnant, long time. And I never wore shoes. You know, I mean, barely ever. If I did wear shoes, I just wore flip-flops. And I'm still like that to this day. I still wear my flip-flops. And if I quit wearing my flip-flops, my feet would probably get better. Okay, set the timer on this, you guys. So I can get me another cup of coffee going. Listen to my meeting some more, so welcome in. We're just chilling. Wait for get my air conditioner. Okay. I gotta do. Wait for my coffee to get done. I can't hear him talking. Oh, honey, they're not done. They're ugly. I ain't even showing them. I need to clip toenails, everything. I need to paint my toes, I need to clip my toes, and I need to soak my feet, do a pedicure, give myself a nice ass foot soak. I might do that later. We might do ASMR foot soak. Charge my phone up a little bit. And yeah, because I took a bath and everything. No, now, well, I showered. And I shaved and all that, and I put lotion on, and sunscreen. Sunscreen's very, very important, guys. I mean, I can't stress enough about the sunscreen, and I'm not saying it because I think, oh, I'm, you know, a prissy woman. I ain't prissy. I've had the same damn makeup for 3 fucking years. I ain't prissy. I mean, I can't. I'm a lady, if that's what you want to call. I like to be careful with my skin, if that makes sense. But I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't have like $80 lotion. I have just regular old Dollar Tree lotion, Dollar General lotion. I mean, it ain't, you know, it ain't no $80. But you got to keep it on. You got to keep your skin moisturized, you know, because I'm a smoker, so if I don't moisturize and take vitamins and watch how I eat sometimes and exercise, which I exercise daily. Just even just cleaning the house, running the sweeper. I mean, this is, you know, upkeep with a house and a home. It's a lot of work. Plus chasing after the animals in and outside with them all day. It's like having a toddler.
Same thing, sober.
I feel like I have a toddler half the time in the house.
3 months, and I'm proud of myself. I don't know how this all works. I just wanted to glad out of everybody I was able to attend and tell everybody who I was, and for y'all to know that I actually am listening and am doing all this. But thank you.
But yeah. So how's everybody doing this morning? I love all of you guys. You guys freaking rock. You're awesome. Mom Bear's gonna get off of here. I'm gonna charge up my phone and maybe try to talk into the meeting a little bit. So if you guys want, stay tuned for later. I will be back on. Like I said, ASMR foot soak. So keep the notification bell on so you guys don't miss whenever I go live. So hopefully you guys can join in. If not, you can always watch it later because I always upload it. So it's all good. As long as I don't have any things wrong with it through YouTube, I always upload them. So yeah, stay tuned for all that, guys. And I hope y'all enjoyed this morning with me. I know I enjoyed this morning with you. Can I join the foot one? Yeah, you can join in. Sending you foot massage. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, guys. So yeah, have a wonderful morning, and I will see you guys later. So yeah, love y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye.
So you guys can verify that I was here.
Yes, you did. I caught that a little late, but it was up by 4. It takes